After everything Doctor Strange goes through in the fourth episode, he comes face to face with the Watcher, who decides that, you know what, you never learned your lesson and I'm not interfering with this. So he literally just leaves him hanging at the end of time and reality. So the ending of the fourth episode is so far, I think, the most unique and way more throwback in nature to What If and the depressing endings, if you will, of the series, having many parallels you can draw to the Twilight Zone, where typically by the end it is a depressing ending, which makes sense for What If you go back to the old comics. Now in this, we see that Doctor Strange, through his studies, has learned about the Watcher, and in those final moments where it's him and Christine dying in his arms, again, he decides to reach out to him. He asks him to help. He asks him to intervene. He knows he's there, and he has a moment of clarity and reality where he realizes that maybe what he did was wrong. Unfortunately, the Watcher isn't having any of this, and as he states multiple times, he cannot and will not interfere. Doctor Strange is there, stuck in this one moment in time, almost as if it's a curse and a loop, that now that he tried to prevent the death of Christine, he's going to live in a moment where she's constantly dying in his arms in a little tiny room at the end of all reality in this reality. The Watcher just goes, yeah, that's unfortunate, and just hightails it out of there. So, yeah, quite a shocking ending, if I must say so. I was actually thinking that this is where the Watcher will interfere and go, okay, look, I've seen enough. Maybe I should interfere, but no, he's still not having any of it. So whatever's going to cause him to actually try to get in on the action is going to be interesting, and I'm interested to see how big of an impact it can be and what it can possibly be, because if it's not this, then I honestly don't know what it could possibly be. But overall, this episode really had some shocking twists and turns. The last scene was truly something that tells you how dedicated to his job the Watcher is, or at least one of the Watchers. So overall, I can't wait to see what they're going to do with him, and if they decide to bring him into live action a little bit more as well, because I get the sense that this whole Doctor Strange story is not over just yet. And of course, reminding members of the audio commentary tier that the new audio commentary will be coming later in the day, so watch out for that, because there's going to be a lot to talk about in this one, especially all those crazy twists, turns, and what exactly does this mean for the MCU as a whole, because I think there's a lot to unpack in here.